Welcome back, everyone. As you remember, we created our AI applications to all the way from chatbots to recommendation system, and the last two left, which is the sentiment analysis and the AI note summarizer. If you look at our code, what we did is we had this code is working fine. So the last one was the recommendation. If you look at any kind of books that you're looking for, tell me about it so I can watch it. Dark Knight to Pulp Fiction to Inception. They are really good movies. So it gives you some recommendations about what to read, what to watch, and so on. So it was great. And also I provided all the AI codes in in the GitHub, so that I also provided the location. So you can go ahead and download it, and you can use for any purpose that you want in your personal life. It could be the work, anything else. And right now what I like to do is to continue finishing these modules for you, app application, AI application. So the next one will be the sentiment analysis. So we go back to our cursor, and I make it a little bigger for you so that you can actually see it better. And so what we're going to write is, okay, let's add sentiment analysis next. And let's also fix the top menu, the AI application area where they look a little busy. Okay, that's about it. So in that case, we just said this, because what happened is when we go back to here, you see that there's so many menus. What I like to do is I like to have a drop down or something similar method, so that we can actually create this much simpler for you. When we go back to here, so we have all the applications, right? That's good. And right now it's just asking whether, let me look at the blueprint structure, which we discussed before. When you're trying to make lots of different applications, you can use the blueprint in Flask. Flask, by the way, is based on Python, and the Python is a very great language. But unfortunately, when you're trying to create a code, most of the people that you like to distribute the code is not going to like it, because it's not a presentation, it's just a code. No one likes to see the code. What we like to do is we like to compile the code in the backend and the front end to present it. That's actually what the Flask does the best, because it's very simple and it's very easy to use. And in the front end, you can use the HTML, you can use Bootstrap, or you can use any kind of template engines that you want. So this is great. So in that case, it starts working on it, and it's creating the sentiment analysis with the multiple different algorithms. So in that case, just like we did before, we're just gonna say yes, okay, and the review, and it's creating the data files, and then keep, and it's creating the HTML templates. As we discussed before, all these app applications has their own configuration files, and then the presentation files will be in the templates. This is great. And actually, if you like to really invest time for AI, to create your own AI application, I highly recommend using Flask, because it's very simple and it can actually create such a great infrastructure with in a click of a button. And you can also use my templates, no problem. And if you like to move forward to create something more complicated, it's not bad. So you could use 90-95% of what you need can be done by Flask. One of the issues that you may have is the front end, the user interface may not be as good as what you expect, but of course, this is not really a huge budget software. So in that case, I would not worry about the user interface. Just focus on exactly what you really need. And that's about it. And then right now we are adding to our README folder. We're creating that. After the recommendation, this is the sentiment analysis. So it's going to be the rule-based, lexicon, pattern. You don't have to deep dive about this, but at least it creates exactly what you need. All right, that's good. And we're actually checking about it, whether it works, and testing it. That's great. And right now it sounds like it's working. That's perfect. And let's test it to see what is doing it. So in that case, we refresh the page, and then you see that all the apps that we write it used to be in the top menu, right? Right now it's the drop down is perfect. So in that case, what we're looking for is the sentiment analysis right here. So in that case, let's write it. So sentiment analysis is the one that I love this product, but not. Let's see, create it. So it says it's a positive. So we try to understand that what is the mood of the writing. This is great. So it's working well. And then what I will do is I will just add it here to my GitHub. And then as you remember that we also created the Zagao, Zagao.com, AI-Zagao.com, so that I actually put it here. So I'm just going to be also deploying there. And this is perfect. So it just didn't take a lot of time. And what we're going to do next is to finish our AI applications by just last one with the AI note summarizer. And I would like to see in the next video and to finish all the AI applications. Talk to you soon.